a Rock Palace en el Garage Sound Fest con Tax the Heat. Vamos a por ello. Hello guys, how are you doing?
Very well. Very well.
So we are in Garage Sound Fest. It's a festival that mixes the motor, the old cars, bikes with rock. How do you feel? What do you think about this festival that mixes the two worlds?
Well, this is our first time here, obviously, and when we came on site, we got here this morning and had a little look around. You can see the cars, and you kind of get excited about it, and the amazing auditorium that you've got here. It's just setting it up for a good day. Rock and roll, motors, they go hand in hand. It's going to be good.
And what about you guys? What your life has anything to do with the world of motors? You have this kind of old cars or any bike, or even about the song, the lyrics of the songs. Has any relation with the lyrics with the motor?
Not really.
The answer is JP.
I've heard that DeLoreans are terrible cars, but I can't actually drive. So at all, and so I can't really say much more about that. So, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't drive. We've all got pretty rubbish cars. Wished we had the cars that are out there. That would be very cool. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple of references in some of our songs, like Highway Home is the song we end the set with. So there's some connotations to moving and going on those trips and stuff like that, I suppose. But yeah, generally though, rock and roll, cars, petrol, it's always gone hand in hand, bikes, all of that stuff.
About your last album, Fed to the Lions, right? People say it, and also your fans are very happy because you mix the rock and roll from the 60s. Also, you have influence by the Kings, the Who, the Beatles. I don't know, your sound is unique. Can you define your sound? How is your sound?
Well, I think that's exactly what it is. We have lots of influence from those bands that you've mentioned. The name comes from the name of the band comes from a lyric by the Beatles. So we have lots of influence from those bands. But we've played in lots of bands, and we want to do something unique with this band. So we want to take those influences and take it to the next step and do our own thing that is just Tax the Heat, and that's what we try and do with this band. So at the end of the day, it is just a rock band, and we try and do our own thing with it, really.
Anything else?
No, I think Jack's pretty much summed it up, really. We're trying to do something unique with it. We take influences from the past, but we want to be our own band. It has to be original still, and we want to take it new places. We don't want to just rehash old things, but we definitely admit our influences.
And about the performance, what the people out there is going to see tonight? What are you going to do? Something?
Well, the thing that we really love about those old bands is the energy that they had, because at that time, rock and roll was kind of new. It was kind of a new thing. And they had real energy about the way that they played and the way that they came to write the songs and things like that. And that's really what we want to bring back into the idea of rock and roll. And so when we go out to play live, we want to bring that energy and have a good time and include everyone to have some fun, and that's what it's all about, really.
For the future in the band, can you tell us some plans? What are you going to do? You have any new album on mind or any new tour? Something?
Yeah, we've been into the studio. We've been working on our next record, so that's hopefully due to come out early next year. We'll be doing some more gigging and touring around the UK towards the end of the year. Hopefully a few more things. We've got another festival next weekend in Bristol, which is where we're from, actually, so it's a bit of a hometown show. But yeah, just keeping the ball rolling, making sure we're out there lots and doing it.
Any dates in Spain? Can you tell us?
Hopefully soon.
Okay.
This is our first time in Spain, so hopefully we can come back. Yeah, first time is good. It was good to do because we did quite an extensive tour of Europe last year with the band Europe, and they came to Spain, but we had to get back to do a couple of shows in the UK, so we never actually got to finish this.
What a pity.
Yeah, it was gutting because
with Terrorvision, who are here tomorrow.
yeah, we were playing with Terrorvision in the UK, so we had to get back. So we've wanted to play Spain for a very, very long time.
And what do you expect for the Spanish public, the audience here?
What do we expect?
Yeah.
I think it's a general kind of. We noticed it when we first went across mainland Europe. I think it's a general acceptance of just all things rock and roll and here to have a good time. I think that would be my expectation of coming here to do a show. And that's what it's like, you know. It's a bit different in England. It feels like, because they're so press-driven, there's lots of boxes that you fit into when you do different things in music. But in Europe, it feels very open and welcoming. So, yeah, we just want to come back now.
Okay.
You got the weather, too.
Yes.
I expect Spanish fans to be walking around with fans fanning themselves. That's what I expect, because it is so hot.
For the like today, yeah, it's true. I hope it too. For end the interview, if you want to say something to the audience, because this program is also seen in all Latin American countries and in Spain, all the speakers countries. So if you want to say something for your fans there or here in Spain, you can use the camera.
In Spanish.
In Spanish.
You
This
can
is
speak
me
English,
talking.
don't
I'm fluent. Here we go.
Can you speak Spanish?
I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm not going to embarrass myself. No, we want to come and play everywhere, and thank you for having us here today. But we will be back, and just look out for us. Tax the Heat. Find us online. The new album's coming in the new year, and we look to play everywhere as much as we can.
Hey, this is Tax the Heat. You're watching Rock Palace.